Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and we have Selena, as usual, sleeping in her favorite spot. So, welcome to my little corner of the internet, little corner of Floss Tube. I talk about stitching, my cat, just, whatever else comes to mind. Alright, so this week has really not been all that interesting. Um, can't really think of anything, honestly, that interesting been going on. I mean, well, obviously I should say my birthday, but besides that, it was fun. I went to a game store. We walked around the mall a little bit because we had to kill a little time before dinner. We had hibachi for dinner, so that was fun, and that was enough for 2 meals, which is always fun. So you get a dinner and a show and a second meal. So hey, but yeah, so that was fun. I mean, other than that, it's been, you know, not very exciting. I did not get to start all four of my starts that I wanted to. They will be started. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I got to start two of them. The other two I'll start um, before next week. So, um, uh, yeah. So just I just have had some other things going on. Nothing exciting. Just nothing really worth talking about. But so yeah, a little disappointed in that, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I'm still gonna do them. Um, the so I've still got some sales going on. I got some people stitching with me, which is awesome. Sorry, I'm starting to mess with my hair here. And so if you want to check it out, I'll put the link below. Uh, the hashtag on Instagram is Bees and Teas birthday sal. So, yep. Yeah, so that's about that, I guess. So let me go ahead and I will get to the comments here. Had a bunch of birthday wishes, which thank you, I appreciate that, guys. So Debbie Sisk said happy birthday, thank you. Christina Poindexter said happy birthday. Marie Crafts said thank you, sorry, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your birthday, made it special with all your new starts. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that. I did not get all my starts started, but I will. So, one stitch at a time. Tara says happy birthday. Thank you again. Terry Hall, thank you. Happy birthday. Criminally Creative says have a great birthday. I was putting floss on floss drops for the mini of the 10th when I watched. Did you ever decide on a hashtag for a birthday sal? Well, like I said, it's um, hashtag B's and T's birthday sal. Um, it's kind of long, but it sort of works. So, I had the mini the 10th was not one of the two I started, but if I don't start it today or tomorrow, it'll probably be Saturday. So I will start in the next few days, I promise. Northern Citrus says more than 40. You don't look it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's my mom's fault. She's always looked a lot younger than she is. So there you go. I got lucky with that. I mean, also I'm hiding gray hair under here, so that does help as well. Let's see. Oh, I'll be doing a birthday start. I think I'll be a Jan Hicks. Um, so yeah. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you're doing. And don't send me any puzzle pieces. There's a joke behind there. Um, so I'm a part of a Friday night stitch thing, and a whole bunch of people are on there every Friday night. We talk and um, so um, um, Janet Northern Stitcher sent somebody she sent somebody something. I forgot what it was she sent, and she accidentally sent a puzzle piece. So um, now the other person has that puzzle piece and has not sent it back yet. So that's the joke behind it. It's become a running gag now. She's had that puzzle piece for I don't know weeks, maybe a month or two, but yeah, it's been a while. Let's see. And then Stitching in High Heels says, love your finish in the Tart Panic. Came out great. Thank you. So that was a really collaborative effort. My the owner of my LNS actually had the idea, and then it was really collaborative. I got a lot of help with a couple different stitchers, um, at my LNS to actually get that finished up. So, that was actually really cool that I got a lot of help with that. I like an idea of doing different color for the pyramid. I'm not sure if the sulky will be too light against the fabric. It's actually coming out real well. I did not work on it this week, but since you're talking about it, I'll just show it to you real quick. Make this be a little bonus. Um, so I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know if you're watching this one yet, not yet or not, but if you do happen to watch this one, you can see how the sulky's coming out. So that's working out really well. But yeah, I haven't. Unfortunately, I have not touched this one this week. Not because, again, not because I'm not interested in it. I am. I just have other things that have caught my attention because squirrel. That's just how I am. The ADD is strong with this one. Get in there, darn it. I love this bag, but there we go. It's just a little bit too much fabric for it. So, um, let's see. Oh, the thread you're using for South Carolina really works for the One Nation. Yeah, again, that was actually somebody from my LNS as well. She had this thread, and she thought it might work for me, and so she let me use a little bit of it, which is great. And I have not finished South Carolina yet, but but yeah, I really like how that came out as well. Oh, I'll keep this in mind when I finally start One Nation myself. Cool. I would love to see other people. I mean, don't get me wrong. Doing the gold is really cool. I've seen some, like in at StitchCon, so I could actually see with my own eyes, not just in a picture, and it looks really nice. But seeing people doing something different would be cool too. I thought about it too late. I because I had already started with the red, white, and blue, but um, after that, after I did that, I thought, oh, I should have done it in like the dark blue and the white because the dark blue and the white, that's actually the two colors in the South Carolina flag, and I would have been able to use those two colors. Um, but I didn't think about it until afterwards. So, oh well. So, use the colors of your flag, whatever state you're from. Yeah, just a thought. All right, that is all the comments. Um, I forgot to say this at the beginning. I love comments. I read every single one. I respond to every single one. So I always encourage you guys to send comments. Um, you know, um, just say hi, any sort of questions, any sort of constructive criticism, anything like that. Go for it. Isn't that right, Selena? Yeah, she probably does not want me bothering her, but I will bother her anyway because this fur is so soft. You guys have no idea how wonderfully soft her fur is. Okay, so stitching. Um, I have more than usual, but not as much as I would like. I wanted to have 4 new starts. I have 2 new starts. So, we'll go with that. Um, both of them are kind of wimpy starts, but there's something at least. Um, so, I had said that I was going to do 4 starts um, for 4 decades of my how long I've been alive. Um, ended up with 2. Um, so yeah. Oh, no finishes, no FFOs. I like to say that usually, but all right. So this is from the there you go, cross stitch Halloween 2023 collector's edition or collector's issue. There you go. This is by let's see, Perry A. Hottie or Haiti of Stitchora. I haven't heard of them before, but look at this cat. Look at this sugar skull cat. Is that and there's not design on the other side, so I'm good. But look at that. Is that not the coolest? So it is not much of a start, but I have this is the edge of the inside of the ear right here. So yeah, I know that green is kind of close to the other green, but it's going to be surrounded by other stuff. So yeah, that's really all I've got on this one. So it is here we go, this ear. So this inner part right here, kind of where it's uh going going up and down there. So that's kind of the dark part of the inside of the ear. All right. So yeah, like I said, it's not much of a start, um, but yeah, it's a little something, and I'm very much looking forward to doing um, this fabric. Wow, this pattern. This is definitely of the four. I would say this is probably my favorite, followed closely by one by the next one I'm going to show you actually. So the second one in the oud. I know I have a mini the 10th, but trust me, for my mini the 10th, I need a bigger bag. So I could not use my my oud and weeping angels and is that a Zygon? I think it's a Zygon. And a little bit of a Cyberman, and just a tiny little bit of a Dalek over here. Anyway, excuse me. The bag actually has nothing to do with what's inside it. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. This is the Jen Hicks Creates Love is Love. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful pattern? Love it. So, and this is slightly more of a start. So I have this cool rainbow fabric that I'm actually using instead of the black for just for the Love is Love part. So, oh, also got that at StitchCon, and equal rights for others does not mean fewer rights for you. It's not pie. Yes, yes, but yeah. So there we go. That's a little bit of the start. Oh, there we go. Love that thread. It is. Do I have it? Is it marked as to what kind of thread that is? It might be Bradley's balloons. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. Where are you? Where? Okay, seriously, where are you? This is annoying. Um. Okay, I actually do not see the fabric or the thread in here, which is starting to worry me a little bit. Sorry about this, guys. Please hold. What am I missing? Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. Yes, this is Bradley Balloons by Threadworks. There we go. Hopefully I'll have enough. But there you go. Yeah, I don't have a whole bunch of it, so hopefully that'll be enough. Although all I need to do is just the love is all I'm going to use with that. So there should be enough, I think. All right, so those are my two new starts. If anybody was not here last week, um, the other two I'm going to do. Do I have a picture of this one? I do not actually have it printed out. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, in the big bag, like I said, that's gonna how much it's gonna take here. Um, I have Minnie the 10th. It's a Haid. By the 10th, I mean the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who. So, unfortunately, I do not have a picture of it with me. I'm sorry. So, when I start it, I'll find one. But I do have, this is 25 count, which worries me a little bit, but I just didn't want this so freaking huge that, um, it's going to be like a blanket. The other one, you know what? The other one I don't have a picture of either. I'm sorry. This is, well, actually, does it show? No, it does not. Um, this is Castle Homecoming from Frosted Pumpkin. So I got the whole kit, which is all, this used to be really pretty, like all in a rainbowy row, but I've messed it up, of course. Got the fabric, which oddly enough is actually 16 count, not 14, which is unusual for Frosted Pumpkin, which I appreciate. Got the little floss cards in there that I can punch out and everything. But yeah, so it's everything I need. And at least a couple have already come out now, so I'm well behind again. Um, so yeah, that was going to be my fourth start. And again, hopefully I can start at least one of these, if not both, maybe today, which is Thursday, even though I'm going to show that I'm going to bring this out Friday, Friday or Saturday. That's my hope. Um, all right. So, those are all the things that I have stitched. Once again, I think this is going to be fairly short, maybe shorter than usual. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I just felt like I needed to annoy her because, I hadn't annoyed her in several minutes yet. I can't help it. She's so soft. She's hard to ignore over here. Anyway, so, um, when it comes to haul this week, there was only one thing. So Vicky, one of the people, Stitch and Button, um, she, we are both going to Stitching in the Springs in November in Ohio, which is a cute little stitch retreat. Um, Really pretty tiny little town. Not a big group of people. It was really fun last year. Last year was the first year I went, and so she's gonna go again this year, and she and some one of her friends, I don't remember who it was, are gonna start a project there. So I was like, well, okay, can I start something? And of course, she was like, sure. So Count on Cappy was the um, company that they were going to do, and they weren't going to do this specifically. They were going to do carousel horses, and I'm like, that's cool. Not really into carousel horses, so I'll find something else from the same company. So I found a book on eBay called The Firehouse, and so it's got all these cool little things here. But this is the one. Here we go. This is the one that I actually want to do. Are you gonna focus? Are you focusing? Hold on. Can you focus? I don't. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can get my hand out of the way so it'll focus on this. Alright, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me try to go forward and then back with it. Sometimes that works. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't focus on this, but it's the Dalmatian, and there's some uh there we go, some fireman jackets up here. So it's very simple. Um, it's not small, but all these places, like on the wall and on the floor, um, that's not full coverage. You can see there's little bits of color, and the rest is just the color of the fabric in the background. So it isn't small. It is. Let me see. It's called On Duty, and it is 144 by 184. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. So it's only 11 colors. Um, and like I said, there's a lot of it that is not full coverage. The only parts that are full coverage are the Dalmatian and the jacket. The rest are kind of splotchy colors. Um, and it's got some decent amount of back stitching. But looks like they're all full stitches, I believe. Yeah, I believe they're all full stitches. Um, and it's a pretty decent amount of back stitch, but but I think it'll look really cute. So yeah. So I'll get. So there's obviously no hurry to get that started. Uh, one more time. Doggone it! I just cannot get this to focus. Alright, look at you, not gonna focus. If anybody gets that reference, you're super, super cool. Hey, there we go, finally. Ta-da! So that's what it looks like. Alright, see, isn't that cute? So yeah, where the bricks are white, where the floor is white, that's just the ivory Ada in the background. But the Dalmatian is solid. That is, um, there we go. Now it's looking real nice. The Dalmatian is all color, is full coverage. So, um, And I'm not really sure why the fire jackets are like gray or brown, not red. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually try to change those, but I don't know. I haven't decided. There are smaller ones. There's like a couple of engines that are smaller, which is a possibility. But see, I had back when I was itty bitty. We had a Dalmatian named Luigi. Um, I was too young. I don't remember him. Because I must have just been a couple years old, 1 or 2 years old, and unfortunately, he was a little too rambunctious and kept knocking me over. Um, so they actually had to find another home for him. He was, they found another home. He didn't go to the pound or anything. But he was a full bred Dalmatian. Um, and then later in my life, we had I guess I was probably in high school, college. Yeah, somewhere there about, probably college-ish. Oops, sorry. Um, we had a Dalmatian named Molly who was so sweet. She was the sweetest thing. Um, she was full bred, but we didn't have our papers. We had actually, ironically, gotten her from somebody who was moving, and couldn't take her with them, and so um, we had a lot of good years with her. The funny thing was, is she was so prissy. She would sit there, and then she would just like have her little paws crossed, and she was like she was apologies to anybody who's blonde here. She was really the dumb blonde of dogs. She was beautiful, but she did not have those brain cells going in the head. And the problem with full bred dogs is a lot of times, um, inbreeding can be can have problems. Deafness is a problem with Dalmatians. She was not deaf. Are you awake now? No, you go back to sleep. Thankfully she was not deaf, but yeah, she was not very bright. Um, and at the same time, she was a yellow lab greyhound mix. She looked like yellow lab, except she was really barrel chested and had the greyhound tail. But anyway, so she was she was like Butch Giselle. She was like, you know, go outside, get dirty, jump into water, just whatever she could do. And so these two were total opposites. Nala, who was um, the lab mix, and Molly, who was the um, a Dalmatian. They got along fine. There was no problems between them. They were nice to each other. But yeah, they were just like, it was funny that we had them at the same time, and they were just like opposite ends of the spectrum of how they acted. So, oh, yeah, getting a little bonus Selena face, even though her eyes are closed, so you can't really see them. But yeah, so that's a couple reasons why I want to do the Dalmatian, or as we like to call them, Damnations, because you know we're just silly like that, our family. All right. So yeah, that's the only bit of haul. So I grabbed that from eBay. I don't know. I think it was $8 or $10, something like that. So I don't know. So it's from 1989. I don't actually see what the original price was, out of curiosity. Hmm. Surprisingly, Stitches, etc. Inc. Williamsburg Square. It's a 216 area code. Huh. Interesting. I never even noticed that. I'm assuming it means Williamsburg, Virginia. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. But yeah, so that's really about everything. I think I'm just gonna do my of the weeks, and then I think we'll be good. Is that right, Selena? Have a Paul? She's like, yeah, no. All right. I'll quit bugging you. Sorry. I mean, with this face, how can you not? Look at this face. Oh, there we go. Big yawn. Big kitty yawn. All right. So of the weeks. Now that I have finished going on about Dalmatians, the Stitchy website of the week is Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. Um, she is another person who is also on my Friday Night Stitch sometimes. Um, She's very cool. Very quick shipping. Prices are really good. So, um, the best way to get in touch. She has a Square shop, but honestly, the best place to get in touch with her the quickest is on her Facebook. So, she has all her stuff there. So, I put the link obviously down below to her Facebook. So, obviously it's free to join. Um, Lots of really cool people there. So, definitely recommend it. And I've ordered from her before, and I definitely have not had any problems. She's great. Like I said, very quick shipping, so that's always nice. All right, the non-Stitchy website of the week, place I actually have ordered from before as well. It's a place called WebUndies. Um, so it's a lot of. I mean, they do have some underwear. They have some boxers and also some pajama pads and pajamas and things like that. Pajama sets. Game stuff, nerdy stuff, pop culture stuff. Just all the funny things like Pac-Man underwear or like Minnie Mouse pajama pants. That sort of stuff. So it's really cute. I would definitely order from them. Prices are pretty good. I mean, it's about average prices from what I've seen for, pajamas and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd recommend them as well. All right, so just the bee fact of the week then. A bee's brain is as small as a sesame seed. Is your brain as small as a sesame seed, Selena? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I swear, sometimes she's really, really smart, and then sometimes I'm not sure that her brain cells are working. It's really strange. She's a cat, so what do you expect? I guess. But yeah, I guess that is about it. I keep forgetting to mention this. I do have a Coffee or Ko-fi, whatever it is, um, and that link will be down below. If you want to do that, just help with when I do giveaways, help with shipping, or actually buy me a coffee because I do get Starbucks every Saturday for my LNS stitching. So there you go. Please please subscribe. I don't get any money from this. I just do this for fun, but I would love to have more people find and hopefully maybe enjoy. Hopefully, but that helps the YouTube gods algorithms, however the hell all that works. So, yeah, I guess that is about it. So yeah, it ended up being on the shorter side of normal. But I guess from myself and from kind of sleepy Selena over here, we will talk to you guys later. Bye.